morning and welcome to Kantipur TV HD. You're watching Kantipur Yoga and aajko episode mein chai we'll be practicing everything to do with balance and it's called vestibular drills. So one leg balances, a little movement with one leg balances. With your one leg balance, let's say how to ground your foot down onto the floor. With your balance gardai euta khutale chai how to move the other leg. We will be trying to learn that today. A lot of asanas in yoga require balance from one leg or one hand, or one leg and one hand, while other leg is sit up in the air. So main things we will start to practice today. Now in this vestibular drill we will be focusing a lot on our foot and how our foot is grounded down onto the floor. So when our foot is grounded down onto the floor, you're going to squeeze it in to the floor. If you think tapeko mat le garda chai tapeko balance is going off a little bit, wobbly just a little bit, you can come off the mat, practice on the floor. Even that is an option. If you think you might want to try that, you may. If you have worn socks, please take your socks off. That could also be a reason why your feet are not being able to ground down onto the floor. Aajko practice ma chai we will be focusing more on legs, making circles with our legs, with our fingers and our palms. So let's start. So if you need to do a warm-up, do a warm-up. Then you can slowly come back into these drills and exercises. Again, this is full body vestibular drills, so we will be moving head to toe, everything around. When you're ready, come into a seated position first, or if this is too seated for you and boring, you can come up onto your toes. So wherever you are, you can come up seated onto your toes. Bring your knees together, toes are pressing in together. Engage your core, sit up straight. So even if you're on your toes, you will not lean into the front like this. You will come up nice and seated so that your core and back is engaged. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your arm out. Now you're going to make gentle circles. Now your main goal is to stay balanced and not fall. If this is fine, relax this. Let's try the other side. So you're basically trying to trick your mind and try to coordinate movement with your body to work together. Now slowly try and do it together. Now the challenge will be if you have to move your gaze to the side and then move back into the side, your balance will be a little wobbly. Now that is where the actual work starts to come through. Now you will take your left palm down to the floor if you want, or onto your left thigh. Look at your right thumb. Form a fist, look at your right thumb. Slowly follow the thumb only. Ooh, slowly to the other side. Balance. One more time. Into the front. Bring the other one up in. Switch your gaze onto the side. Gently. Back up in. This is more of fun than a workout. Slowly moving in and out, gently back up into the middle. Keep focusing onto the thumb. Balance, back in to the middle and relax down onto your knees. It's very intense onto your thighs and calves. You'll feel them burning right now if you've tried this even for a few seconds. Now, we will gently bring our hands into the front. Take your hands up and flip them over, bring them down. Take them back up. Flip them over, bring them in. This will create a little muscle body coordination. So you're going to take up, you know you have to flip here, flip wherever you need to. Come back down from the front, up, flip, down. Inhale now, add your breath together. Flip back in, down. Few movements like this. Up, in, back down. Whenever you're ready, relax, coming up into the side. Now we'll face one side. Choose whichever side you would like to face. Oh, those was intense for your calf. Relax your calf. Slowly back up in. Now what you're going to do is you're going to bring your legs into the front. Relax, sit up onto both your glute muscles. Point your left leg up. Let's make little circles. Switch sides. Gently relax. Slowly bring the left leg up in towards the chest. Lean into the front. Try to reach for your toes and hold. If you want to take your right hand also, you can take your right hand also. Now the main goal is to keep this sticking in to your chest. If your knee is doing this, it's probably going out of balance just a little bit. Bring it back up. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring this leg up in the air if you can. Gently back down. Hold it here. From here, you will gently start to come back up. Switch sides. Bring the right leg back up into the chest. Left hand will come in. Take your right hand first, then take the left hand in. Hold, sit up straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently left leg up in the air. Gently back down and relax into your butterfly. But in the butterfly this time, you will now take your hands into the front. Your right leg comes up. Then the right leg goes back down. Lean into the front. Come back up. Left leg comes up. Squeeze. Left leg goes back down. Lean into the floor. Come back up. Right leg back up. Gently other side. Slowly back up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your legs into the sole of the other leg. So your right thigh is going to be on the sole of the left leg, and they both are going to be on the same nice diagonal opening. Stay here. Gently lean back. Now moving in to the other asana practice onto the side, coming here. Now we take both the knees, drop them nice and wide, open up the legs. Now without breaking contact with the floor, you will slowly start to move the legs. So wherever you are, gently keep your hands onto your waist if you want, or hands up in the air if that works for you. Inhale. Exhale, slowly twist to the side and down. Twist your torso into one side, back up in to the middle, up again. Do not leave the floor, touch your toes down in at all times. Twist, back up into the middle, to the other side. Last time, slowly back up and down. Now, while you're here, you will gently take the leg behind into the pigeon pose. Gently back up in, twist, leg behind, slowly fairy, back up in, twist in, stay here. Come back in to the middle, butterfly again. Hold the butterfly, 5 counts, then we do everything standing. Slowly, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently relax. Come back up into your tabletop first, and then you may stand up if you think your knees could be a problem, or just stand up. Now, practicing our balance. Take your right leg up onto your toes first. Now right leg will stay pointed at all times. Lift up. Gently make circles in the front. Take that leg behind. Make circles in the back. Back up into the front. Bring your knee up into the chest. Hold this here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently leg back down to the floor. Other side. Left leg up. Circles. Behind. Circles. Slowly into the front. Gently balance, back up, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently leg back down. Now you're slowly going to bring leg into the front. Nice triangle looking foot placement. Here, now you're going to look into the front, focus your gaze, slowly come up onto the toes of the back leg and gently back down. Back up in, back down. Hold this here. Slowly relax the leg back down. Gently up onto one leg only. Gently back down again. Slowly back up, one leg only. Gently back down. Yoga asanas, when it requires to do an asana like this, it's easier. So we now strengthen the legs the same way. Up, down, Ujjayi, and then into your final pose, playing around with the other side. Leg back up, into the front, place it right behind the foot. Slowly back up, down, up, down. Now moving the legs up in, all the way back, back up in, behind, gently back up again, in here, up here, up into the middle. Wherever you are, we take the legs out to the side, gently moving all the way the ankle to the side, come back up, ankle to the other side, back up to the inside, up, other side. Move your hips all the way in to one side, toes pointed, to the other side, toes pointed, up, in. Gently shift here, balance, shift there, balance. So it seems very easy. Now we add a little bit more twist to it. So gently when you come in to one side, you add a little bounce. So bounce, come in, hold, bounce, come to the other side, hold, slowly back down. Get a little wider each time. There you go. Up again. Balance. Wider. Down and up. Back down last time. And up. This works your complete side, your obliques, your inner thigh, your quads. Gently back down. Now we're going to rock back and forth. Now moving into a very fun lunge, coming to the side. Now come into the lunge. Now basically what a lunge is, you take your leg into the front and you come down, but we'll be doing it a little bit different. Come into the middle of your mat so you have space to move into the front and the back. Now slowly inhale, hands to the side if you want. Gently breathing through. Take your right leg behind and come down. Touch the floor only, come back up. Right leg up into the front, come down, back into the front again, at least 5 times, last time. Repeat with the other side, left leg goes back, bend, to the front, back, up, back up last time, and behind. Now while you're here, slowly bring the right leg into the front. Gently push onto the heel. If your legs are long, you might need to take it Ujjayi thode agadi. Push it up on the heel. Down. Let's pulsate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly coming back up. bend into the front, touch, bend, touch, bend. Last time, touch, bend. Slowly taking it up one more step. Gently hands to the side. Slowly touch, back up, touch, back up, touch, and up. Last time, touch, back up. Gently from here, hands up into the middle, slowly switching to the other side. Same thing on this side, legs a little to the front, breathe through, gently heels away from you again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whew. Hold it. 9 and 10. Slowly relax. Come back up into the middle. Bend the leg. 1. Up. Get balanced in. 2. Up. 3. Now bring the hands in. Slowly onto your heels again. Slowly. 4, 5, 6. Last one. 7. Slowly back into the middle. Hands back up to the ceiling. Bring this leg in here. Gently sit down. What we do now, from our heels, we come up into the front, onto the toes, slowly back, sit down. Back up in onto your knees, down onto your heels, relax, back up. Back up in. This burns your thighs a lot. This will strengthen your calf muscles, your shin and your ankle. Back up in. If you're feeling a little stronger and you think you can take this up even further, from here, come up in onto your toes, squat, stand up. Now when you're here, come back down, onto your knees, toes, and down. So this was basically to strengthen your calf muscles, your thighs, your quads, your ankles, your toes, the balls of your feet, so the entire soles of your feet, especially if you have flat feet. That means the arch is lacking. Then this was also a great exercise for you to practice to strengthen your legs. This will also help you balance in yoga asana, especially poses like warrior pose 3, trikona asana, your lunges, your pyramid poses, and your vriksha asanas. These poses will help you a lot to balance, to gain your composure, to keep the body stable. Especially if you feel that you can hold the asana, but you can hold the asana only for 2-3 seconds. This is your practice to go to. This will help you understand your body weight shifting to which side. So it doesn't matter how heavy you are. You can be as much as you want to weigh on the scale as long as you're healthy. But when you come to yoga practice, you want to focus more onto what your body can do and not focus on what the body cannot do. There are so many asanas even till date. I myself have been practicing for the last 5 to 6 years and only been teaching for at least 3.5-4 years. But practice karta karta say, what you can realize is some days are not going to be your best, some days may be your best. But when you learn how to deal with the body, what it can do, and not focus on what it cannot do. For example, on my left leg, I cannot do a split on my left leg yet because my left hip will not allow me to do the split, but my right side I can do a very nice split. Now what you're going to accept is that sometimes it may not happen. You do not force yourself to. If you force yourself is then when you have injuries, tears, fractures, twists. But if you focus on what you can do as in the present, then that's what your yoga practice is going to benefit from. Maybe as you could do a push-up, maybe bolise, you may be tired and you may not be able to do a push-up. You are not going to reach a phase in your mind where you talk nonsense to yourself, your inner dialogue becomes a little bit different. You're going to focus on, at least you could do one yesterday, maybe tomorrow you can do 2 more because you're tired today, it doesn't happen. Walk away from it, right? You don't want to beat yourself up too much. Your Vrikshasana, one leg balances, will not happen overnight. So the more you show up to your mat, the more you practice on your mat, the better it will get. But if you every day come to your yoga practice and make excuses, as a boina, boli boina, like this is not for me, and you leave yoga, you're never really going to get to that asana goal that you have for yourself. So even if daily you get 10 minutes to practice, you can just roll out. You don't even need a yoga mat. Just go out there, if it's a floor, if it's the grass. If you practice only 10 minutes, if you need to wear your headphones, you can wear your headphones also. And just practice a little movement. That way our body, mind and breath is connected. This also helps your body image. So if you're struggling with your body image, this will also help you feel better from inside. So today's yoga practice was a great hip movement drill, balance, core and strengthening for mobility again. If you are feeling like you're struggling with balance, you can try these few movements that I have shown today. You can practice with me, you can save this and watch it for later, or maybe try again when you're struggling in your standing balances a little bit. You can work these strengthening drills for your legs. And thank you so much. I will see you again tomorrow with another episode of another yoga hack and trick and asana practice. And I will see you soon again. Have a nice day.